In the quiet corners of your mind, there is a space that no algorithm can reach. But as we navigate the modern frontier of decentralized finance, that space is under constant attack. We live in an era where our wealth has been digitized, decentralized, and decoupled from traditional safety nets. We operate in a landscape of infinite potential, but also infinite volatility. To many, the world of DeFi is a source of constant, gut-wrenching anxiety, a place where fortunes are made and liquidated in the blink of a digital eye. Welcome back to the Synthetix Stoic. Today, we are exploring building unshakable resilience in decentralized finance. We are here to help you build an iron mind in a world of volatile signals. Chapter 1. The protocol of the internal hub. The foundational principle of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. Epictetus taught us that our primary duty is to distinguish between what is ours to command and what is not. In traditional finance, we hide behind institutions. In decentralized finance, you are the sovereign, which means you are also the one responsible for your own tranquility. You do not control the liquidity of a protocol. You do not control a sudden smart contract exploit. You do not control the irrational fear of the market or the black swan events that trigger mass liquidations. When you tie your peace of mind to these external variables, you are handing over the admin privileges of your soul to a smart contract you didn't write. A Synthetix Stoic focuses exclusively on Folder A, your research, your risk management, and your reaction to the data. Everything else is Folder B, indifferent to your virtue. Within the Synthetix Hub, we learn that resilience starts the moment you stop trying to control the chart and start controlling your internal response to it. Chapter 2. The emotional firewall market. Premeditation. O malorum. We often live in a state of constant stress because we only visualize the moon. We manifest success and ignore the possibility of failure, which makes us fragile. The Stoics practiced premeditation malorum, the premeditation of evils. In the context of DeFi, this is your most powerful emotional firewall. Visualize the shipwreck. Imagine your favorite protocol failing. Imagine your synthetic assets losing their peg. Imagine a total market collapse. By walking through these ruins in your mind, you strip the event of its power to destroy your spirit. You realize that even in the absolute worst-case scenario, your character and your capacity for reason remain untouched. When you have already survived the crash in your mind, the actual volatility of the market becomes just another data point. You are no longer a victim of the market. You are an observer of the simulation. Chapter 3. The inner citadel in the yield storm. Marcus Aurelius spoke of the inner citadel, the fortress within that remains calm while the world is at war. The DeFi space is a perpetual yield storm, designed to exploit your greed and your fear. Every high-yield farm and every trending token is a brute force attack on your logic. To build resilience, you must encrypt your mind against FOMO, the fear of missing out. This is digital temperance in action. It is the ability to look at a 1000% APY and feel absolutely nothing because it doesn't align with your disciplined strategy. Your citadel is built with the bricks of logic and the mortar of patience. When you decouple your ego from your P&L statement, you become unhackable. You don't trade based on emotions. You execute based on principles. Chapter 4. Strategic silence versus the Discord noise. The decentralized world is loud. Discord servers, Telegram groups, and social feeds are filled with signals that are mostly just noise. This noise is designed to fragment your attention and trigger impulsive decisions. A Synthetix Stoic practices strategic silence. You recognize that deep work and clear thinking cannot happen in a state of constant digital chatter. You don't need to be part of every alpha group or respond to every price fluctuation. By retreating into your silence, you find the clarity to see the patterns that others miss. You are a synthesizer of wisdom, not a consumer of hype. In the digital age, the quietest person in the room often has the most resilient portfolio because they are the only ones not reacting to the noise. Chapter 5, Amor Fati. Loving the liquidations. Finally, we arrive at the highest level of resilience. Amor Fati, the love of fate. In DeFi, things will go wrong. Hacks happen. Volatility is guaranteed. A Synthetix Stoic doesn't just endure these setbacks. They embrace them as fuel for their evolution. If a trade goes against you, it is a lesson in humility. If a protocol fails, it is a lesson in due diligence. If you suffer a loss, it is a stress test for your iron mind. Zeno founded Stoicism because he lost everything in a shipwreck. Your digital shipwreck might be the very thing that forces you to find a wealth that cannot be liquidated. The wealth of your own character. Love the chaos as much as the gains, for both are essential parts of the game. Conclusion: the sovereign mind we have built our internal hub, encrypted our citadel, and loved our digital shipwrecks. These are the protocols of resilience. The world of decentralized finance will continue to be a storm of signals, but you are the rock that the waves break against. Thank you for joining us at the Synthetix Stoic. As you return to your charts and your protocols, remember that your greatest asset is not in your wallet, is in your discipline. Turn off the noise, look within, and master the frontier. Stay focused, stay synthesized, stay stoic,